Welcome back to Wrestling Renaissance. This is a run-in. My name is TJ Leo.
And I am Caribbean Cole 2K.
Coca-Cola K?
Caribbean Coca-Cola Cole 2K.
Two C's. Coca-Cola 2K. I like it. And this is a run-in, as I said. And today we are talking about WWE LFG, Legends and Future Greats, Season 3, which kicked off about 3 weeks ago as of this recording. 3 episodes are out, and so we wanted to give our first impressions of the new season and what we've seen so far. So let's get right into it. Let's bring up the Titantron 3000 and talk about Legends of Future Greats Season 3. Top-level thoughts. What are you thinking?
Well, I wasn't sure going into it. One, if we were going to even watch it.
Yeah.
Much less cover it. Number two, it seems so stale after the first two.
Yeah.
The format kind of got old. The whole season long
And
contest,
scripted.
Competition. Like you said, just showing how it's obviously very scripted. For the most part, people who won were who they wanted to win.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
It had nothing to do with points or anything like that. Yeah. It was scripted. It was nonsense. And then then they get awarded the belt at the end, and you're like, ooh, the LFG belts, prestige.
Yeah, and so when the trailer first came out for the new season, 2 things struck out to me very obvious. 1, 2 new coaches. Mm-hmm. No more Undertaker, no more Michelle McCool. Obviously, we get KO, which I love. I miss KO.
I miss KO too.
And we get Natty. She's not my favorite, but she is certainly a lot better of a choice than Michelle McCool. Still a better choice than Mickie James. Mickie was obviously a better choice than Michelle, but Natty's definitely one for teaching.
Yeah.
That's what she does. That's what she loves to do. So she's a perfect choice for that. Then, of course, you got Booker and Bubba. So that interested me into watching the new season. So
yeah,
here we are.
Yeah, seeing KO makes me super happy. I wish he was more in the show. It's just because he's entertaining. It's cool to see him. Hope to see him back in the ring one day because, I mean, he was just entering his prime, when he got injured. So it really sucks. Natalya, yeah, I couldn't care less. But out of the, people that she replaced, I'm fine with it. Michelle McCool had no business being on this show, quite frankly. I mean,
fine with Natty because she doesn't have to be a character.
Yeah, she's just herself.
Is normally on Raw.
Yeah, Kevin Owens was just being himself on this show too, and honestly, Booker was toned down, and Bubba was toned down. So I'm digging it. I'm digging this season so far. I'm glad they dropped the competition bullshit. There's a lot more behind the scenes stuff, although still not as much as I'd like to see, but there is behind the scenes stuff. Yep. Still wish they'd go a little bit more on that front. And a much bigger cast as well. It's a huge cast, which we're going to go into. I don't know.
It seems like it's a rotating cast. Well, obviously, based on the first episode, it is.
Yeah, because it's not structured like a competition. They're just kind of following. Yeah. It's almost like a documentary series more than anything else.
Yeah,
which I like. You can definitely tell how old it is, though, because there's quite a lot of people on this show that have either already debuted on NXT or have been let go. So
yeah, that's half of episode 3. It seems like.
Yeah. So we'll get into that. I don't know if you caught it. But the commentators, I'm assuming instructed to do so, kind of took a shot at Taker and Michelle McCool during one of the episodes. I think it was 2 or 3. But it was just kind of like an off comment. They were saying, this season has been so good so far. We're seeing, better matches, better personalities, better coaching.
Oh wow.
And I was like, oh, better coaching, better advice. Oh, double shot. I was like, oh,
I didn't notice that.
It can't be something against Booker T or Bubba because they're still on the show. But there's a notable 2 names who are not on the show. So maybe they thought that their coaching style was not doing well, which is weird because they sent Undertaker to AAA to do stuff there.
Yep.
So it's a little strange. And then Michelle McCool's just gone. she's just doing the podcast. Which is
without
so great.
the Undertaker there, she's not going to stay there.
Mm-mm. Yeah, gotta love it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through all of the matches on the first 3 episodes, talk about what we liked, what we didn't like, what we like and what we don't like about the individuals, and then we're going to just briefly talk about the people that haven't been showcased yet, and then we'll play WrestlePlay, because that's what we always do on run-ins. So let's kick things off with the first match, which was Nikita Lyons, a returning Nikita Lyons versus Callie Armstrong. So let's talk a little bit about this match. I got notes. Should I just kick things off with the notes?
Sure.
To kind of lay the foundation a bit. So I wrote down just a couple of quick notes for each match. As far as Lyons go, who you can see here, I like her. She's got some unique moves. Some of them are good. Some of them are terrible. She does that split-legged. What did X-Pac used to do? The thing in the corner where he sat on them.
Oh, the
Bronco Buster. Yeah, she does a Bronco Buster, but while doing the splits, and it looks absolutely terrible and stupid. And she should stop doing that immediately. She is very flexible, though. Well, in terms of damage, damage to her opponent. Damage to me? Off the scale. She did she stuck her foot in Callie Armstrong's face in the turnbuckle and bent to an unnatural degree. It was scary. Yeah. She needs to slow down though. She shows the greenness. One of the telltale signs of newer wrestlers, even though she's not new, but she's kind of been out of the game for a while, is rushing. They rush. They don't always let moves speak and let the crowd digest them. She needs to slow down. That being said, though, Nikita and Lyons had great chemistry. I thought they did really well for the
Nikita and Lyons.
Sorry, Nikita and Callie. Had great chemistry. A good opener for the season. Callie Armstrong uses the pounce.
She does. That is Callie. What does she call it?
The commentators just called it the pounce. So this may have been before she had a name for it.
Yeah, she's got a name for it now.
But she kind of does the thing where Braun does, where he bounces back and forth on the ropes, picking up speed, and then she does the pounce.
The Callie connection.
Oof.
That's what she calls it.
Not a great name. Good move though. I'm glad they brought the pounce back because I love me some Monty Brown. He was great.
Yes, you do.
He was great. And then my only other point on this match was Callie Armstrong had almost zero offense in this match, but won with 2 moves at the end. She basically just got beat down the whole match and then did 2 moves and won. And I was like, a little bit of a balance problem there, guys. A little bit of a balance problem. But otherwise, it was a good match.
It's a good match. Callie's good. You kind of talked about some of these are old. Because Callie is, and Nikita now are both on NXT.
Yep.
Callie, when she was on Evolve, she apparently had a feud with Kendall.
Oh, that would have been good.
Yep. Looks like we're getting ready to see that again on NXT. I'm sure we'll talk about that in a little bit when we talk about Kendall's match.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean they're just adding depth to the NXT women's roster.
Yeah, an already stacked women's roster in WWE in general.
They just lost 4 or 5.
Yeah, and they're already filling
them up with people who can already go.
Yeah, they're doing a good job down there of keeping the talent pool flowing, at least on the women's side. On the men's side, we'll get to that. Yeah, I thought they had a good match. Callie Armstrong does need a gimmick shift because she comes across as a shorter version of Bianca Belair. She needs to cast herself away from that a little bit. Nikita Lyons is just unique. She doesn't need to shift anything. Besides, she needs to slow down. And also, I think whoever her coach was for the match pointed out that she took spotlight away from Callie during Callie's entrance, which is a no-no.
It was Bubba.
Yeah. You don't do that.
A little dancing like Lola.
Yeah. She was like mocking her.
Her and Lola should have a dance off.
No comment. I'm gonna stay out of trouble.
You can agree?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I don't think I'm going to agree because I don't like Lola's dancing to begin with. At least from a character standpoint. All right. So that's that match. Do we have any do we want to grade it on the LFG scale of 1 to 10?
I mean, we didn't grade the matches before.
No, that's true.
We can. We graded the wrestlers.
That's true.
Grade the wrestlers.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the LFG scale 1 to 10 for the wrestlers so far.
Keep track of that for the season.
Sure. All right. Well, let's start with Callie Armstrong since she's here. She's only had the one match on the season so far, but she's crisp. She didn't really get a whole lot of offense in during the match, so it's really hard for me to give her a huge grade. But I would say she's definitely good.
I did say, Bubba, when she took that kick, when she took that spin kick, it really got her flush. And then Nikita went to go up to the top rope. Callie just got up and no-sold it.
That's true.
Remember that part.
I think that was. I don't necessarily know if that's Callie's fault or Nikita's fault for rushing up to the top rope. Because I wonder if Callie saw her up on the top rope and went, "Oh, you're already up there? Fuck! You should have let that cool down. Now I gotta go up there."
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
You know that may have been Nikita's fault, and that's what I was kind of watching during the match was Lyons just rushing things. So I think Lyons needs to slow down. Callie, it's hard for me to give Callie a grade given her lack of offense in this match. But from what I saw, I would give her a 7 for now.
A 7?
Yeah, good. She's good.
5.
5? Okay. Sure.
5. See, like 10. I think 10 on her scale was pretty much she should be on NXT
yes.
today.
Yeah. Okay, 5 then. I agree with your 5 then. Average. Right in the middle. Right in the middle. Because there's not enough to go on. Not because she's bad, but because there's not enough to go on. Nikita, if Callie's a 5, Nikita's got to be lower for me. As good as she is in the ring, there is a super lack of psychology going on there. So I would say a 4 with a lot of potential.
I put her at 6.
Okay.
A little bit better because she's good at the offense. She just needs to slow down. She just needs to.
She's got to get that psychology going.
Let things breathe and be patient.
Yep. All right. Let's move on to the next match, which was Drake Moreau, the returning Drake Moreau, versus Keanu Carver, who is on NXT, as we know. So let's start with these
Heavily
notes.
featured.
Heavily featured, absolutely. So I didn't have very many notes for this one, but I noted that Hank and Tank was in the front row during this match.
I didn't notice that one.
Well, when Drake did his whole like Bayou necklace thing, that he always puts on the crowd, he put his necklace on Tank or Hank, and they were all like doing the Hank and Tank thing where they're like, freaking out.
Nice.
Now Carver, he used the pounce in this match, and that made me annoyed because it was literally
saying that because he's no Monty Brown.
I don't know how to feel about him yet. He's got a weird story going with him being this like arrogant, but at the same time emo kind of a dude character. It's a very strange character. But I'm just annoyed that he used the pounce because the previous match, the pounce was used as a finisher. And in this one, he just pounced and it was in the middle of a match. And I don't even know if he went for a cover. It was just there. I'm like, this is a bigger problem with WWE right now with too many people using the same moves. People got to like lock that shit down. I hate it. Especially when one person's pounce finishes somebody and one person's pounce doesn't even get a cover. It's like, okay, don't do it then. Don't do it. Especially when the matches were back to back too. It's like, did you not watch the previous match and go, oh shit, they did the pounce? We're not doing that spot. Skip it. Like that's
yeah, but we don't. I mean, we don't know in what order these matches were taped.
That is true. That might be the producer's fault for picking that. That's true. Good point. And then I just thought they didn't have good chemistry in the ring. I didn't think it went very well. Drake screwed up a couple of moves, including a regular power slam. It was
a body slam, not a power slam.
Yeah,
just a simple body slam.
Yeah.
Keanu looks so green.
He looks
compared to what he is now,
and timid.
Holy smokes!
Green and timid. Yeah, I think one of Bubba's like coachings afterwards. You are two big meaty men who slap each other like little girls. Like, what are you doing? Hit each other. Yeah.
I mean, you got to learn where you can hit somebody really hard and it not injure them. And I think that's kind of what Bubba pointed out. He said, hit him here, hit him wherever else, hit him hard, lay it in.
Mm-hmm.
You might sting him, but you're not going to injure him.
And Booker was making fun of Keanu's punches, and because Keanu didn't want to listen. And I think at some point in the match, Kevin Owens was like, "Hey Booker, what do you think of his punches?" And Booker was like, "It looks like shit." Yeah, not a good match. Not a good match. Not a good showcase for either of them. Yeah. I don't have anything else.
Nah, me neither.
All right. Based on this match, I would give Keanu a 3.
Yeah, I was thinking 3 or 4. Okay. 3.
And I would give Drake a 5. He's fine. But he doesn't seem to get better. He's just fine. At least until this point.
I guess a 5. Because I want to go lower just because this is his 3rd season. And he should be better by now.
True.
I mean, you were kind of making a deal about it, and then we'll see it next episode. But he was coming up on 3 years that he's been in that system.
True.
You would think at 3 years, especially if he's heavily featured on season 1 and 2 so far of.
You know what? Knock him down. He's a 4 for me. Knock him down. You've already sold me.
He should be better.
He should be better than what he is. Yeah. Based on that match, for sure.
All right. Mine's at 4 as well.
Okay. All right. The next match was your main event, which was in front of the NXT crowd. We had Kendall Gray versus PJ Vasa, who was from season 2? Season 1? I don't know.
And one.
Yeah, she's another veteran, an LFG veteran. All right, so not much to say on this one. They both have absolutely great chemistry with each other. This match was kind of a banger, a low key banger, as the kids would say. Kendall Gray gives off strong Shawn Michaels vibes. She is so good. It's kind of crazy.
You think Shawn?
Yeah. She's just so crisp and just does it.
The obvious comparison to me is Kurt Angle.
Yeah. There's some Kurt Angle in there for sure. Yeah. No, I completely agree. She's amazing.
Especially watching her now.
She needs a gimmick still, but in ring, she is untouchable right now. Untouchable. It's kind of crazy. Just the crispness and the smoothness of everything she does. It's effortless. It's very, very good. And yeah, it was a great match. Everyone loved it. It was a banger. PJ Vasa, underrated. She did really, really well. I was kind of down on her on the first 2 seasons, but she's clearly improved. I thought she did very well in this match. She's not as timid. She's laying it in. She's listening to the crowd. She did great. I like the new name too, PJ Vasa. It's I think the crowd at one point, it may have been in another match from episode 3, but I think they were chanting PJV. No, it was this one, yeah. PJV.
Yeah, it was this one.
Yeah. No. They both did great. And afterwards, Kendall Gray got her NXT contract, which we all know because she's on TV. But it was cool seeing that. Whether or not that was planned or she knew in advance, I'm not sure. But it was cool, if it was real, to see her get told that she was moving on up to NXT. Very cool. Yeah. I'm very hopeful for both these ladies. Anything else you want to add?
Me too. No, not really. Really strong match between the two. I don't know why PJ, just based on episode 1, isn't on NXT yet.
Yeah.
I will have to start watching Evolve more to see how much she is being featured on Evolve. Hopefully she is.
Yeah. They might just be letting her cook more until there's room because they keep moving people around. All right. Well, PJ Vasa, she gets a 10. She's ready for NXT. At least from this match, I would give her a 10.
8.
Okay.
8 for me.
Okay. And I don't think there's going to be much debate on Kendall Gray. That's a 10.
Based on that match, yeah, probably.
Yeah. She's ready. So that was episode 1. Moving into episode 2, kicked things off with Carly Bright, a newcomer, versus Layla Diggs, also a newcomer. So my notes here. My first note was both of them need a gimmick. They are too generic ass. Layla a little bit less, but Carly Bright is basically, she reminds me of when like Becky Lynch first debuted as the Irish Lass Kicker. It just came out.
Punk.
No, she wasn't even that. She was the Irish Lass Kicker when she came out.
Oh, in the all green.
Yeah, the all green. Yeah. No gimmick at all. Just Irish, an Irish girl. It's just like Carly Bright's just that the happy-go-lucky girl. She's just happy to be there. She's the baby face. I was like, ugh, gag me with a spoon. Layla Diggs actually came out with at least some sort of like swagger and heelness to her. She had good heel work in the ring, I thought. Layla Diggs, very good heel work. Mocked her and all this kind of stuff. Good stuff. Carly Bright, great selling from Carly Bright.
She did.
I was trying to compare her to somebody when I was thinking about her selling. I can't think of who it was, but I remember watching someone from LFG when they sold when they were down, when they were supposed to be selling, they would just be like on the ground motionless. You know, like they got knocked out. And I'm like, you just got hit in the chest. You should be like writhing and like grabbing your chest and you know, like selling. And she does a great job of that. She's good on that front. That being said, though, she got paired with what is easily the worst finisher in wrestling history, because I think about 18 different wrestlers at this point have used it, and it sucks, and it needs to be retired. The overdrive, where you put the leg over the back of the person's head and then like shove them into the mat. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Had she had some sort of wrestling knowledge or wrestling background, which almost none of these people do. Almost all of these people are like what NIL, I think they're called.
She was.
Yeah, just from something else, and they're like, "Oh, let's give wrestling a try." Had she had any wrestling knowledge, there's no way she would have picked that move. There's no way. That move is cursed. That's all I got.
She's actually been in that system for 3 years.
Oh.
Yeah. She first showed up back in 2022. In fall of 2022.
And she wasn't on LFG season 1 or 2. That's interesting. Wonder why.
Yeah. So back in 24? Question mark? Yeah, back in 24 when they first announced the NXT Women's North American Championship, they had like a little combine type deal where they did different types of drills, strength drills, endurance drills, stamina, speed, whatever.
Right, I recall that. Yeah,
and like the top 6 people qualified, and the top 6 people were in that ladder match. She was involved in that. Yeah.
Huh.
She finished like 12th or something like that. So, I mean, she had been on Evolve before. She had been just that one appearance on NXT, and then Level Up when they still had Level Up. So she'd been in the system for a while.
Not a good sign.
Well, she was released.
Oh, she was one of the released ones.
She was one of the released ones, yeah.
Oh, rest in peace. Well, I'm not super surprised. She did fine.
She did all right, yeah.
Like I would rate her like a 6.
I would put her 6.
Yeah, like she was good. She was above average. But now that I know that she was in there for 3 years, a 6 is not acceptable at this point.
No.
At this point, you either got to go or don't. Layla. She's good too. Do you know anything about her background?
Just the track and field.
Track and field.
Which I think is what she did.
Okay.
That's just what I remember from her.
Yeah. I'd go with a 7. I'd go with a 7. I couldn't nail anything that was wrong.
5 on the way up.
Interesting. Okay.
Just based on this first match.
Okay.
Basically just an entry level 5 for me.
All right. Fair. All right. Anything else you want to say about either of those before we move on?
Keep at it, Carly. I mean, you could come back, go to a good wrestling school, keep it up if you really have the desire to do it. I mean, she's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
Maybe not so much for some of the people we see in the next episode, but
indeed.
Yeah.
All right. Next up was a men's tag team match, which we don't see on LFG very often. We had the returning Harlem Lewis tagging with Dorian Van Doe, or Do, who is now going as something else.
No, he's going as Dorian Van Du now. Van Dux.
Yeah, he had some other name. It was like
Mike something.
Mike Druder?
I think.
Mike DeRuder.
Yeah.
Something like that. Which is a terrible name, and I'm glad they changed it. Although Dorian Van Du is not amazing. Dorian's cool. Van Du is fine.
Yeah, DeRuder.
Yeah. And they went up against Harley Riggins, another newcomer, and Jax Presley, also a newcomer. So let's talk about this. So this match was not good. It was not good.
Not that good.
There was no clear baby faces. Even though I think they said that Harlem and Dorian were the.
I don't remember.
The baby.
Thinking back, I can't remember what they said. I know.
Yeah.
The tag match we saw in the next episode, they said you're working as baby faces, you're working as heels, but I don't remember this one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Harlem and
I don't remember them
Dorian.
saying.
But it just looked like two heel teams going against each other. It was not good. Individually, I thought they all looked good, but as tag teams, I thought they looked like shit. It was just kind of boring. It wasn't a good match. Now, it's hard to judge it. Yeah, nothing stood out, but it's hard to judge WWE tag team matches these days because they all kind of suck. Even on the main roster, they're kind of just bland and boring. So it's like, I don't think this company believes in tag matches. So it's hard to judge based on that, which is why I said individually, if you compartmentalize all four of them, I thought they all looked good. It just, the match sucked. So I don't know what happened there. And then after the match, I'm not sure who it was. I think it was this douchebag. yeah, it was Harley Riggins spit on Harlem Lewis. Not kayfabe. Shoot spit, and that pissed off Harlem, who pie faced him. Then flipped him off after the match. Which
gave him the double birds.
Yeah. Which I thought was interesting backstage stuff, because historically, when a wrestler punks you out in the ring, you're supposed to defend yourself and stand up for yourself. But Harlem kind of got the 4-on-1 saying you should have confronted him backstage, which I thought was interesting. That might just be something that's changed over time with the new more corporate style of WWE.
I don't know.
But what I didn't like was that there really was no coverage of them talking to Harley about it. They interviewed him about it.
It wasn't.
But they didn't show anything about if Sean talked to him, or if Harlem talked to him, or if nobody talked to him. Like
Prince Albert.
Prince Albert, who was heavily featured on the show now. Yeah, I was kind of hoping, like, I was kind of looking at it like, why are we focusing on Harlem when Harley's the one that was the real fuck up here? Like, that was uncalled for and rude. And you're not on the indies anymore. You don't spit on your opponent unless it's part of the deal. You know, we've seen that before, but it was clearly not. Not. So
unless they're telling Harley to be the antagonizer.
Yeah, exactly. If they're telling him to do that and it's planned, and and it's like, okay, sure, but clearly Harlem was like, no, that you didn't do that in character. That was a shoot. Yeah. What was the other thing I was going to say about this match? Can't remember. It's lost on me. But Yeah, not a great showing for any of them. I kind of laughed a little bit about Harley and Jax. So I think it's Harley dresses like Kevin Nash, and Jax dresses like Adam Page. It looked like that's what the match looked like, was Kevin Nash and Adam Page teaming together. And then Dorian shocks me. I didn't, because I had no idea who he was. He has the build of MJF, but he has the athleticism of Kenny Omega. So it's really weird.
Yeah. They said he's second. He's second or third generation. Second generation wrestler.
Any idea who he's related to? Nobody big, I'm assuming. Might have a future Birthright edition.
His father, Pat DeRuiter.
Pat DeRuiter.
And Mike DeRuiter.
Don't know those names. There must have been.
Well, he's Mike. He's Mike DeRuiter.
Oh, okay.
That's Pat.
Pat DeRuiter. Was he in like AWA or something weird like that,
or? Just European.
Oh, European. Okay.
Yep. No, yeah, he's been wrestling 5 years.
Okay. Yeah,
made a one-time appearance in Impact, British Rev Pro Wrestling Progress. He's been over in Europe.
Yeah,
and over here last year.
Yeah, and I know nothing about Harley or Jax either.
No, they were NIL. I think they both came from football.
Oh, yeah, I do remember the vignette that they were showing about that. Yeah. I will say they look like a natural tag team, though, together.
Yeah, they look like they could be a good tag team.
Yeah.
I like Harley's look. That one there.
Mm-hmm.
I like his look. He looks like he could be just an asshole heel.
Yeah, he's got douchebag written all over him.
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like a beefed up Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah. Yeah. Jax didn't get a huge amount of spotlight for me, so I don't really have a whole lot to say on him.
No.
He's pretty reserved in comparison to Harley.
Yep.
And then, we know Harlem. He's good.
I did not know that he spent a good bit of time in Japan.
Oh.
After season 2 LFG.
Yeah, he talked about that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Was that Harlem or was that... Yeah, that was Harlem.
No, it was Harlem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep.
All right. Anything you want to add before we rate them? It's going to be hard to rate them. But...
Nope.
All right. Harlem.
7 for me. 7.
I'm going to say 6. Let's go with a 6. Dorian. He didn't really get a whole lot of anything in the match. He was in there for like one tag session. 5.
I go 6 for him.
Okay. Harley.
He is already on NXT, or as of now, he's on NXT.
Yes, he is. Harley, I'd give a 4. Especially for that spitting thing. That screams immaturity to me, not anything else. And then Jax.
4
for Harley.
4, okay.
And Jax, again, I didn't see enough, so I'll go with a 4 for him too.
Yep.
All right. Oh boy. Next up was Tristan Angels, who was not known as Tristan Angels at the time. It was like Nathan something. And he was facing Drake Moreau. And this was basically Drake Moreau's do or die match. He was basically told, you've been here for a while. You haven't moved up. You have to show us something tonight, or you might be future endeavored.
Cranton. Nathan Cranton.
Nathan Cranton. Yeah, I think he previously went as Nathan Angels or Nathan Angel or something like that.
Yeah. Because on the on his tights on the ass it said Angel.
Yeah. So this was a much better match for Drake. Much better match.
Much better.
Drake sold very well. He was more intense. He nailed all his moves. So he did really well. And Tristan is very impressive to me. He seems to already have the art of reading the crowd and reacting to the crowd and taking his time down pat.
Yes.
I like him. I like him a lot. I think he's...
And he's got charisma.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got the look. He's got charisma.
I don't even want to say it. Never mind.
Yeah, you do.
It.
I wouldn't quite go that
he
far
has something,
yet, but
well, he has something of it.
Yeah. There's definitely like a right there where you're like, oh,
yeah,
you get it. You seem to get it, but it's hard to tell that with one match. Although I know he's on NXT.
He is
just recently debuted. That's about all I have to say.
Obviously, what struck out in the match, very much Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Very much Hunter Hearst Helmsley style.
Very much.
Yeah, even down to the bow.
The bow.
Yep, the curtsy.
The hair. The uppity, snobby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I like him.
He's a good douchebag heel too.
He is a good douchebag. He's less of a douchebag and more of just a like the Hunter Hearst Helmsley style, just a overly confident son of a bitch. Smooth talking, overconfident son of a bitch. I like him. After the match, Drake thought he was going to be let go when he was brought into Sean's office, but instead Sean said, "We're moving you up to AAA, of all places," which was
Undertaker
interesting.
Wants you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, I wonder why. I'm wondering if they were gonna let him go, and Taker caught wind of it and was like, no, send him my way. I'll take care of him.
I'll work with him.
I'll work with him. That could be it. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I got for these two. Impressive.
I don't normally watch AAA unless it's like a big show.
Well, it's the big show.
To watch it weekly.
Ooh.
Or more often than what I have been.
Ooh. I definitely want to check out the mask versus mask match, whenever that is.
Yes. Because I definitely want to see who those people are.
Yeah.
I still don't know who they are.
Yeah. All right. Let's rate Tristan Angels. 9.
Uh, 8.
Okay.
I'll see a little bit more from him in ring.
Yeah.
Psychology stuff.
I liked the psychology, just move wise. I was like, he's fine. But psychology, I think he's nailed personally. And Drake Moreau.
Well, after episode 1, you gave him a 4.
He did improve greatly in this match. But that to me tells me that he's just inconsistent and maybe needs more motivation. So
6 for me.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. 6. Yep. Agreed. All right.
So I wonder what kind of contract he got.
Probably 1 year.
Is it a AAA contract or is it another
development?
Or are they all the same?
Yeah, it's a good question, right? Like, I don't know behind the scenes, but how they contract everybody.
Yeah.
Although, from what we've heard lately, they're like TKO contracts now.
And contracts don't matter anyway. Right?
Yeah, and apparently they don't matter. Exactly.
Basically, it's a 30-day contract, a rolling 30-day contract.
Yeah, exactly. Every 30 days, we reserve the right to reevaluate you and see if we want you around.
Well, no, every day we reserve the right to. But when we decided we don't want you, that's your 30-day notice.
That's your
30
or your
90-day if you're on a Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah. Scary.
Yeah. So it's a rolling 30 days that they renew every day.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Kevin Nash is calling for it. That's the only reason I bring it up.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's move on to the next match, which was Trill London, returning Trill London versus the new Braxton Cole. So I could have sworn this match was Jeff Hardy versus Chris Nowinski, but maybe I'm wrong.
That's the exact same thing that I thought when he walked out. When he walked out with the Letterman jacket with the B on it.
It's Chris Nowinski.
And how they were talking him up to be, you went to Harvard or you went to
Stanford or wherever you went to.
Was it? He went to Brown, but it's Ivy League.
Ivy League. Yeah.
Ivy League school. Ivy League school, you're smarter. And then he came out with the Letterman's jacket. I'm like, that's Nowinski.
Which I'm not against. I actually kind of liked it because we only got like a year of Christopher Nowinski, unfortunately, until he got that concussion, that major concussion. And then we were kind of robbed of him because I really thought he was destined for good things, Christopher Nowinski.
Yeah.
So maybe this gentleman, Braxton Cole, will pick up the where he left off. Although, if this match is any indication, maybe not.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how much I put on him versus his opponent.
True as well. That being said, Braxton did a little bit too much crowd talking. There was one point at which he trapped him in the ring apron, and then he kind of paced back and forth 6 times talking to the crowd, and I'm like, okay, you trapped him. Now you should probably do something to him. What do you do? What are you waiting for? Unless Trill was supposed to do something, definitely possible. But it didn't seem like that. It just seemed like Braxton. It just seemed like Braxton got lost. But that being said, though, there was 2 pretty crazy moves that I was really, really impressed by. There was a crazy neck breaker from the top rope. He laid Trill on the top rope upside down. So he was facing upwards and then did a running neck breaker kind of thing. It was kind of like Randy Orton's, but from the top rope and reversed. It looked really, really sick. He also did an I can't say it. X-plex.
X-plex.
The X-plex, which I love that move. It looks so sick. That could be a finisher. It looks awesome. I can't remember who used to use that. Was it Pete Dunne? I think it may have been Pete Dunne. Or Tyler Bate. It was either Pete Dunne or Tyler Bate.
Whatever happened to them?
I don't know. They need to come back, though. They were amazing. Then my last note was Braxton looks very, very green. Again, I'm not entirely sure if that was his opponent causing that, but he looks green as fuck.
Yeah, I think a lot of it was him, but not in a bad way. He's just new.
He's very new. Yeah.
He came from football too.
Yes, he did. Yeah. Ivy League football. But not a good match. And Trill London botched several moves, got gassed. Oof. Terrible showing from him.
And that's not sad, but
it is kind of sad. He's been there for a lot longer
because
than Blake.
Of all these people, he was the wrestling fan.
Yeah. He's clear,
and a lot of these other ones didn't grow up as wrestling fans.
Well, I think that just tells you that he's a mark and not a wrestler. I think is the best way of putting it there. And that's kind of what Bubba and Booker, I think, were kind of alluding to, of being like, stop showing me Jeff. If you want to do an ode to Jeff in your matches, that's fine. But be Trill London. Don't be Jeff Hardy. And Trill London was like, yeah, sure. And then he did in the interview, he was like, I'm not being Jeff Hardy. I'm being myself. This is just who Trill London is. And it's like, you're not listening. You're not listening. You're not coachable. If Bubba Ray Dudley, one of the greatest tag team wrestlers of all time, is telling you something, you listen. You listen.
And that's the thing. Obviously, he is coachable because he made it to the NFL level. And you don't get to that level just based on talent alone. You have to be coachable.
Maybe because he was in the NFL, he's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder, a little bit too big for his britches.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is.
Ego.
Yeah, a little bit of an ego. Well, he's eating crud now because he was one of the ones that was released.
He was one of the ones, yeah.
So he's gone. He's gonzo, and not surprising after this match, for sure. I'll be surprised if we see him again in the season, honestly. But we'll have to see.
Now, knowing that... take that out of the equation.
Yeah, take out the equation that you know that he's been released already. Based on this match, oof.
Yeah.
2. I could be generous and say a 3, but I wouldn't go any higher than a 3.
That's what I was thinking was a 3.
I'll stick with my 2.
3. Okay. I'll say with the 3, hoping that we see him. Kind of hoping that we don't see him again, so you can go out with a 3.
Yeah, it doesn't get worse. Yeah. Then Braxton Cole, 3.
4 on the way up.
Yeah,
for me.
Yeah, better than Trill, but still needs a lot of work. A lot of work. Could be good though. Could be good. There was some flashes. Now you got to capitalize on that.
Yep.
All right. Next match was the women's tag match. We had the returning PJ Vasa teaming with her old friend and one of our favorites from previous seasons, Serena Linton, taking on Layla Diggs and the newcomer, Mason Holiday. I don't have much notes on this, so let's go through these quickly. Very clearly, PJ Vasa and Layla Diggs were the standouts in this match. Mason and Serena were almost invisible to me. Not really there.
Right.
That being said, though, both looked like credible tag teams. They looked like they belonged together as tag teams, both of them.
Yes, they did.
So props on that. PJ Vasa, I think she did really well in this match. I don't think she did anywhere near as good as her match with Kendall Gray. I think she did a little bit too much crowd not crowd work, but like too many crowd referencing. She kept like mocking the dance that Layla came out with. And it's like, you do that once in the match. You don't do it twice, and you sure as hell don't do it 3 or 4 times like she did in this match. I'm like, now you're pushing it into comedy instead of heel activity.
Well, they were trying to force themselves as the heels.
Yeah, a little too hard. Went a little too hard on that. A little too hard. But otherwise, I still think she's strong in ring, though.
Very.
Serena Linton. Again, I just kind of think she was kind of invisible.
I liked her.
Yeah?
I mean, she did the taunting. When she got action, she did good.
Yeah. She's fine.
Didn't mess anything up. She was really good.
No, there was no botching or anything. She's very fine. Yes, she is. Yeah.
Yeah.
La Diablita. I think is how you say it.
La Diablita. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she was fine. But she didn't stand out to me in any way over PJ and Layla. She also, I don't know if you noticed, but she kind of looked miserable. I don't know if that was her state of mind that day, or if she was just healing it up and trying not to smile. But she kind of looked just like unhappy to be there for some reason. I don't know what I. Yeah, I don't know. That could just be me reading into the heelish style that she has, but I was kind of. I noticed it.
Yeah.
Layla Diggs, I think she did well.
She did good. I think she did better in that match than she did in the singles match.
Well, she didn't get a whole lot of time to shine in that first match, right?
The one thing I noticed in this match, I think it was her. She needs to work on her punches. They did not look good.
Yeah. Or just don't do punches. If you can't throw a punch properly, then just don't do punches. Do chops. It
was almost as bad as the Nikki Bella overhand.
Oh God. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Or the Kiana Carver punches that were like, eh.
Yeah, but he's gotten better at those. Nikki
has not. Okay. And then finally,
AJ.
Oh God, AJ
Lee with the flailing arms. Yeah,
frig. And then finally, we got Mason Holiday. Again, I think she just kind of blended into the background here. Didn't really do anything that showcased her abilities. So
she's kind of Lash Light to me.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting her. Yeah, Lash Light. Yeah,
but not in a bad way.
No,
she's green. She's got to learn and improve.
Yeah. I think she has a little bit of a ways to go. Well, let's start with her. 4.
5. I'll go with 5.
Okay. Layla Diggs. What did I give her in that first match?
First match, you gave her 7.
Yeah, I'll stick with a 7.
With a 6. Up mine from a 5 to a 6.
Okay. Serena. 5.
7.
Okay. She is one of the ones that was released.
Is.
Unfortunately.
Yep.
And PJ Vasa. Would I give her a 9?
You gave her a 10. I gave her an 8.
Okay. She didn't do as well in this match because of the weird heel pushing. I'm gonna give her an 8 though. She's still great.
I'll stick with my 8.
Okay. All right, that leads us to the main event. The main event of episode 3, which saw the debuting Tate Wilder take on the returning Cam Hendricks. Let's take a look at my notes. So this was different. They did promos before the match.
Yeah, this was the first one that they did promos.
That's brand new. And
one of them did a promo.
Well, neither of them did very well.
The other one tried.
Yeah. So Tate went first, and he did well as far as listening and responding to the crowd, but he botched the punchline. He was supposed to say, "They call you Showtime." Well, now I'm gonna show you it's my time. But he said, "They call you Showtime, but I'm gonna prove to you it's my time instead." And the crowd was like,
I think,
"Wait, what?"
I think he tried to make it his own because the way that you said he was supposed to say it, that's the way Kevin Owens said it to him.
Yeah, but it made sense. It's Showtime,
Oh, sure.
Showtime. When he didn't say show and said prove instead, it fell flat because it didn't connect, and the crowd kind of went, I think I saw where he was going there, but he didn't go. He didn't go all the way. So I thought his timing was good. but I thought he botched that ending there. Not as bad as Cam Hendricks though. Oh boy. Cam Hendricks completely lost his place in his quote lines. Couldn't recover and panicked and called Tate Wilder stupid. That was the best he could come up with was, "You're stupid."
Yeah.
And oof, that was bad. That was real bad.
That was bad for someone that's been there for that long.
Yeah. And he was
Tate, I can understand because he's new.
Brand new. Yeah.
But Cam, he's been there for too long to make a stupid mistake like that.
That being said, when he went back and was beating himself up about it, Sean said, "Don't worry, everyone fucks up their promos once in a while. It happens. I've heard your promos before. You're quite good. It was just an off day. Don't beat yourself up about it." So they didn't seem to be very concerned about it.
And he didn't seem to let that affect the match.
No.
I mean, when you get to the match, he was good. He was really good in the match.
I thought he crushed it. I thought he looked...
I thought he did too.
I thought he looked as good as Kendall Gray in that. I like... spoilers, he gets a 10 for the match. Because, holy shit. That was beautiful. That was a work of art, that match. He was so crisp, so intense, laid it in, and he looked fantastic. It was great. He also did one of the craziest moves I've seen in a while. He had Tate Wilder in like a reverse, some sort of kind of like chokehold almost kind of thing. And then instead of letting him go when he was done with the submission, because he knew it wasn't working, he's like, "I'm just going to swing you 360 degrees and throw you across the ring instead." And I was like, holy shit, that was sick. Yeah. That was awesome. Fantastic move by Cam. Tate Wilder. So Tate Wilder debuted on NXT recently as well. And I mentioned when we talked about it, I don't know if it was on any of our shows, but I mentioned at least in the chat that I don't get his character. And then I saw him on this show and I went, oh, he has a character. He's like a cowboy, bull riding son of a gun. And they didn't continue that on NXT. He's just a dude.
So when they first showed him wearing the vest and the hat, he had the vest and he had Wilder written down and then something over on this side.
Yeah.
Who else wore a black vest like that with a name and
Stone Cold,
an icon? Stone Cold.
So they did that. That's why they forced him to drop it. Was just a wardrobe problem.
I don't know, but that's immediately what I thought of when I saw him with the black vest that was undone. The only thing that made me think otherwise was the cowboy hat. Because Austin never wore a cowboy hat.
Hopefully that's not why. Hopefully they could have just tweaked the wardrobe a little bit.
But that just screams Steve Austin to me.
Fair. I can see that. I liked it a lot better than his current character because he doesn't have one right now. He's just a dude.
Yes.
So that's a little unfortunate. But yeah, in the match, I thought Tate did fine. He had a lot less offense.
For first match.
Yeah, I think Cam was clearly leading this match, and Cam got a lot more offense in. But I thought Tate did fine for how new he is. But it was a great match, even if 90% of it was Cam.
All right.
All right. Well, let's start with Tate.
I give him a 6.
I'm a little surprised he's on NXT already. Quite honestly, I'm a little surprised. So I'd give him a 5. I give him a 5. He's fine. Yeah. He's fine. I need to see more. And maybe he's on NXT because as this season goes on, he showed something new, something else. It's possible.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. So I'll give him a 5. Cam's a 10. He's ready.
9.
Yeah.
I can't give him a 10 because of the promo.
I've heard his other promos and they were fine. So I know he can do it. I think he just had an off day. And clearly that's what WWE believes because he's on NXT now. in full gear. I'm still not sold on his name. It's a little It doesn't suit him. Showtime Cam Hendricks. It's kind of lame.
And like Nathan Cranston, I think was his name, Tristan Angels. He came out with his old AL logo on his trunks, on the back of his trunks.
Did Tony Luke do something similar?
Logo.
Oh, Anthony Luke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he should have just been Tony Luke. Tony Showtime Luke. Like, what was wrong with that? Cam Hendricks?
I mean,
fucking weird.
They still call his finisher the lights, camera, action, and he's still Showtime.
Yeah. So they kept his nickname, but not his real his kayfabe name. That's fucking weird.
Essentially kept. I mean, he's got the same entrance. I would assume the same music. They only changed the name. Although I don't see The Rock in him anymore. In this match, I really didn't see him trying to be The Rock.
Yeah. So he did
a better job of being Cam Hendricks, whoever that is.
Yeah. And I think he still has to figure that out. But as we saw with Shiloh Hill, we still didn't really know who Shiloh Hill was on LFG, but now that he's on NXT, he's kind of one of the highlights of the show with his character.
Holy smokes, he is.
So, yeah. So
more so than Jasper Troy.
Yeah, poor Jasper's kind of falling behind.
Shoehorned.
Yeah.
He's kind of shoehorned into that.
Yeah.
He wasn't the Bone Keeper. What was he?
You're thinking of the Bone Collector, who we'll talk about.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the Bone Collector.
He was... I don't know what he was now. That's a good question. He holds the chains. It was something dark.
Yeah.
It was like... the Keeper,
Let's see. The Reaper.
The Reaper. Yeah, the Reaper.
That's right. He was the Reaper.
All right. Well, that's all the matches that have happened so far in the first season, but we do know who else is involved in LFG Season 3. So we're going to briefly clearly we can't rate them or anything like that, but we're going to just talk about who else is on the season, starting with Elio Lafleur, who was Speed Champion or is Speed Champion. I'm not sure.
Was. Because now it's Lexus King.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know enough about him. I think he was on Evolve a lot, so I don't.
French Lucha. He came over from Europe as a wrestler already, so he's should be a step ahead of the newbies.
Yeah. Well, he's already featured on Evolve, and I think he's been on NXT once or twice, so he seems like it. I haven't personally seen enough of him to know much, though. So,
no.
Bailey Humphrey, who is now Micah Lockwood, is now on NXT with Vanity Project.
Of all people, Vanity Project.
Yeah, very strange. But one thing I will say, without having seen her on this season of LFG, she looks 10 times better on NXT right now than she did on LFG. So,
yeah,
I think something has switched in her, and maybe we're going to see that on this season. She just looks way more confident and just knows who she is now. So, hoping to see that on this season. What do you think of the name change? I like it. Didn't like it at first, but I like it now. Micah Lockwood.
I think a name change needed to be done. Still processing it.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, you can't have two Baileys. And Humphrey's not the most intimidating name in the world. Micah Lockwood sounds like a guy's name at first, but then when you kind of get used to it, it feels a little bit more feminine, I guess. Elijah Holyfield. Oh, boy.
I can't wait to see his matches, see how he's progressed.
He is not on NXT?
If he's progressed.
Which, that's my question. Has he progressed, or is it just because he was out for so long with an injury? Like, I don't know. But can't wait to see him, because he had all the promise in the world on that second season. So, oh, Cena, she's back again, third season in a row.
Hoping that she doesn't regress.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned for her at this point. Looking forward to seeing her.
I'm hoping with the new people that she could have matches with. She could have new matches, good matches with new people instead of just the same people.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see her with Kendall Gray to kind of see how she can keep up with Kendall. I kind of want to see her against PJ, though, with how good PJ has improved.
Let's see her against Nikita.
Yeah, Nikita. Yeah.
PJ, too.
Callie. Yeah, some good potential matchups in there.
People more her size and strength.
Yeah. Shady El-Nahas? El-Nahas? I have no idea who he is. He looks like somebody from the Jersey Shore, though.
Only reason I recognize that name is because that's who Tiffany Stratton's with.
Oh.
He's the new Ludwig for Tiffany.
He's the new Ludwig. Oh, man. Well, that sucks to be Ludwig.
Whatever happened to him?
I don't know. Maybe Tiffany killed him.
Could be.
Hiding in a box somewhere. But yeah, I have no idea who this guy is. Never seen him. Never heard of him. So I'm looking forward to seeing if there's anything about him that's going to stand out. Chantel Monroe, I think, is on NXT now. I think. Her name sounds familiar, but maybe it's just because she's got Blake Monroe's last name. Could be wrong, but she sounds familiar.
No.
Okay. Well, no idea who she is then. No clue. So we'll have to see. Who else we got here? Oh, it's our boy, the returning Chris Island. Well,
now he's exited Chris Island.
Yeah, not looking forward to seeing him, given we know that he is now released. It's unfortunate. I always thought that he had something, so I'm very curious to see what happened. In this season,
he did.
But I'm assuming it's not good. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Jamie Garcia. No idea who this guy is either.
Don't know him either.
No clue. Not a great picture either. Looks like he was at a car wash or something.
Actually,
is this Daniel Garcia's brother?
Oh, good Lord, no.
Doing the dance.
He is on NXT now.
Oh, is he just alone or is he in a group?
Romeo Moreno.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing him. Interesting.
He was with
yeah, he was on screen with somebody.
It might have been.
Was it Shiloh?
Noam Dar.
Oh, yeah, that sounds familiar. Fucking Noam Dar.
With Noam Dar, yeah.
You know what? Noam Dar is a walking joke. I don't understand.
Noam Dar.
Fucking that's just why is he there? I don't understand. Okay. Oh, that's it. So looking forward to more episodes. Enjoying the show so far. Really want to see what else happens. Glad they're not doing the championship crap anymore. Glad there's not as much scripted bullshit anymore.
Teams and points and all that.
Yeah, it's rare to see a reality show pivot this hard, and I'm glad they did it. Yeah, can't wait to see. Who's this guy in the crown in the top right corner? Who's that guy? He looks like he's like. Oh no, well, he's not a crown. It's he's posing like that.
Got to be the last guy, the Spanish guy, Jamie Garcia.
Yeah. Could be, yeah. I was gonna say I don't recognize him.
It's not Tristan Angels.
No.
Obviously, it's not Elio LaFleur.
No.
That's the only one I didn't recognize.
Yeah, it's got to be him
on there.
All right, so we'll probably do a season-ending review to kind of catch up on all this, depending on how long the season is. But yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Do it
it's a good show.
2-3 weeks.
Yeah, we could always do it every 3 weeks to kind of do 3 episodes at a time, depending on how many episodes there are. Have they announced how many episodes season 3 has?
Just says 3 so far.
Yeah, it doesn't say. Well, season 2 had 15. Season 1 had 15 as well, so I think we can probably expect 15.
Hopefully 15.
So we might be able to do it every 3 weeks. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after every run-in, we play WrestlePlay. So that's exactly what we're going to do now. Let's do it. Starting with the grid. All right, we got AEW TNT Champion, PWI Male Wrestler of the Year, current NXT Champion, NXT War Games, and second generation wrestler. Who do we have here? Is it Ricky Saints probably for the first one? No, he wasn't TNT champion. Okay, that's weird.
No. Adam Cole.
Oh, well, we got him in there. He was Male Wrestler of the Year from PWI.
I did. Wow.
Okay. Interesting.
A TNT champion.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of an AEW TNT. Oh, Aleister Black? Maybe?
Keith Lee.
Keith Lee was the
Was
TNT?
Keith Lee?
I don't know. No? I'm going to try Aleister Black. No? What the hell?
Oh, my God. Oh, we've done TNT champion. Oracle before, too.
I'm just trying to think of people that have gone from NXT to. Oh, what about like Kyle O'Reilly? No, Kyle O'Reilly was never NXT champion. Tommaso Ciampa. That's who it is. Oh, no. He's in there though. Who's TNT champion and NXT champion? Rusev?
Yeah. No.
No. Who the hell else has gone over there? I have no idea. Don't ask me about the second generation stars. I suck at that. Current NXT, who's also an NXT champion. Current NXT.
Who's the current NXT champion? Joe Hendry.
No, he's not. He's on Raw. Who is the NXT champion? Wow. How do we now know who the NXT champion? Oh, it's Tony guy.
Oh yeah, Tony D'Angelo. Tony D.
There we go. That's not a good sign that we couldn't remember him. That's not good. PWI Male Wrestler of the Year, who was NXT champion, who we haven't mentioned yet.
Seth Rollins.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Okay, the rest of them, I put my hands up. You're on your own, or we give up.
Second generation. Second generation wrestler, Tonga Loa.
Nope.
Oh, he wasn't Male Wrestler of the Year? Second generation NXT, Charlie Dempsey. Brian Pillman Jr. Male Wrestler of the Year. No.
No idea.
Who the hell was TNT champion and
NXT champion? Yeah, I have no clue. No idea.
Andrade wasn't.
Oh, are you sure?
He wasn't TNT champion. Brody Lee was never NXT champion.
Nope.
The Rock, second generation and male wrestler of the year.
Nope.
No?
I think he's third generation.
Yeah.
Randy Orton's third generation.
Second generation and TNT champion.
Don't know.
And these second generation ones stick me off because I should know this. Yeah, give up.
Samoa Joe. I don't remember him being TNT champion. Cody Rhodes and Macho Man. Never would have guessed.
Holy smokes.
Completely forgot Macho Man was a second generation wrestler. All right. Connections. All right, we got Quen, whoever that is. Tozawa.
Quen.
Tongaloa, I think.
No, that's Thomas Tonga.
Thomas Tonga. See, I hate that they had the same fucking names. So annoying. Blake Monroe, JC Mateo, Luchasaurus, Jordan. Oh God. Jason Jordan. Sol Ruka, Izzy Dame, Adam Page, Shelton Benjamin, Britt Baker, Alex Shelley, Alex Sabin, Maxine Dupree and Chris Sabin, sorry. Maxine Dupree and Stephanie Vaquer. Wow, this is an eclectic group. Well,
Maxine?
Them?
Nope. Maxine, Jordan, Tozawa, Benjamin. All associated with Chad Gable.
Wow. That's a pull. Damn. Okay, well, we know Tonga and JC are linked. But no idea on the rest.
Ooh.
Soruka,
I would have said
Izzy
Adam Page
Dame,
and someone else, but
no. Oh, these were all women's and North American champions, I thought.
yes.
Go. Well, we have tag teams here. Although JC Mateo. Britt Baker's a standout, that's for sure. I have no idea who this Quen guy is.
Mark Quinn, he's from Private Party.
Okay, so that's a tag team. That's a tag team. That's a tag team.
That's a tag team.
All wrong.
All wrong.
No links there. I mean, these guys are the only ones that are in AEW. Maybe it's these guys are tag teams. Something. Yep. AEW 2019 roster? Go fuck yourself.
Oh my God.
That's not a connection. What's this guy?
That's got to be something with Japan.
WWE Tag Champs.
Oh my God.
Good Lord. Okay, then. That was a rough one. All right, ladder. We got 2 minutes to name.
All right.
Most WWE pay-per-view matches in 2011. Okay, Dolph Ziggler.
Randy Cena.
Orton, John Cena,
Cody.
Triple H, Cody Rhodes. Whoa.
Miz. Kofi. Sheamus. Rusev? No. That was way before Rusev.
Batista? No? Okay. Who the hell was
Edge?
No. Christian?
It was after he left.
2011. CM Punk. Yeah, CM Punk. I'm surprised Cena's so low on this, but who wrestled more than Cena but less than... No, yeah, more than Cena but less than Punk and Randy. in 2011. Ryback? No. Mark Henry? No. Kane? No. Undertaker? No.
Henry?
Yeah, I did Mark Henry.
Big Show?
Big Show? No Big Show. Who else wrestled back then? I put Triple H,
2011.
right?
That is WrestleMania
Oh, good luck.
29. Alberto?
Oh,
Oh!
what a pull on that one. I have no idea on the rest. Jack Swagger. No,
John Morrison?
no, that's it. R-Truth and Wade Barrett.
Oh, jeez.
I think we did pretty well, though, for 2011. That was a weak-ass year, clearly.
Yeah.
All right, it's our favorite time. It's time for Guesser.
Here we go.
All right. Middle-aged, male or female, from America.
John Moxley.
It is AEW. Nice. A male AEW with no tag championships. Not a middleweight, younger than 40. Does have some singles titles.
But less than 4 world titles.
Yeah. Could be MJF still. No, MJF was a tag champ. Kyle Fletcher? No, he's British.
Wrong.
Australian. I always get those confused. Sorry, Brits. Or Aussies.
Wardlow?
No, but we're getting more information here, yeah. So it's younger than 38, 3 singles titles, no tag, and no world. So somebody who's stuck in mid-card hell. Orange Cassidy?
No, he's older.
Really?
Yes. No, I was amazed by that too.
Hook?
Sure.
Oh.
Okay, older than 27 and in a cruiserweight.
So we've got everything except for age.
28 and 37.
Oh. Ricochet?
Try it, but I think he hasn't won 3.
You're correct, sir.
Well, younger than 37. We got that.
A 10-year gap. It's still pretty big. Oh. There's so many cruiserweights to think about.
I know.
Where's Mike Bailey from? No, he hasn't won any titles.
He's from Canada. He wants trios titles.
Tommaso?
I need to look at.
I don't know how old
I
he
need to look
is.
at the roster.
That's cheating. I think Tommaso's older than 38 or 40. No. Older than 37. I could be wrong, though. I feel like he's older than that, though. He's bouncing that singles titles back and forth. So it could be him. What other singles like mid card stars are there that bounce the TNT championship or like the international championship or the continental championship? It's mostly just TNT. All those other titles are older dudes. Like Okada. What about Takeshita?
Is not American.
Oh fuck. Duh.
Uh,
I'm gonna go with Tommaso. Let's see.
Okay.
Nope. He is older. He's 41. Fuck. Hmm. Ooh, I am drawing blanks on cruiserweights and the TNT championship. It's got to be the TNT championship, right? There's no other singles title that makes any sense.
Mark Briscoe?
He's got to be older than 41, no? Or 37, rather.
I think so.
I also don't think he's won any titles.
Oh, he won the TNT a couple times.
Maybe we can try him. I don't have any better guesses. Yeah, no, he's definitely older.
Only once?
He's considered a heavyweight too.
Darby? No, Darby's won a world title.
Kevin Knight? Nah, he's only won one singles title. And I think he's won tag titles with Mike Bailey, you know?
Kevin Knight, yeah, he won trios titles. I don't even freaking know. Jack Perry?
He's definitely got tag titles.
I don't know if he did.
Him and Luchasaurus didn't win any tag titles? God, they had to have, right? Oh.
Trying to think of Americans.
I know, I'm having trouble. American cruiserweights who are not in a tag title situation. Because it seems like everyone over there has tag titles. Although none of these guys do, which is interesting. I don't know. I think we might be losing this one. It's going to be someone really generic that we really think about. Or we're just fucking up royally. I mean, I can try Jack Perry. We haven't come up with anything.
That's the only one I got.
No. Yeah, he won a tag title. Right age though. I don't think we're gonna get this one. I don't think we're gonna get.
So they were between 29 and 36.
Who's in the Don Callis family? Any Americans in there? Just sitting there, head,
Jesus.
not doing anything.
Every one of them?
I don't know. I think I'm drawing a blank here. Like I can't even think of anyone who would qualify.
Danny Garcia?
Is he American?
Yeah.
It's a good a guess as any. It's Sammy Guevara.
Oh my God.
Well, that explains why we forgot about him.
Yeah, no kidding.
Poor Sammy. All right. Well, that's our first guesser loss. Damn. Thanks, Sammy. Asshole.
Yeah, F you, Sammy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a run-in. If you want to email us, you can do so at co.op.podcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and join the Co-op Club Discord community server where you can find myself, Cult 2K, and so many others talking about wrestling, gaming, and more. And, of course, patreon.com/co-op entertainment, where you can throw us $1 a month to help support the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Cool.
Yes, sir.
Can you take us out?
Oh, well, let's frickin' go, because this was LFG Run In. Talked about the first 3 episodes, and we played some WrestlePlay. No wagers, no results, no nothing like that. Just some fun, some shenanigans, and let's frickin' go. So let's frickin' go into next week when we do more fun and shenanigans. Take 2. But until then, keep the Renaissance alive.